Hello! Welcome to Orchard Corset. I'm Taylor and I work in our customer service department, and I've got a trick I'd like to show you today that can make for a more flattering fit with your corset. Our friend Lucy of Lucy's Corsetry has a great video that walks you through how to do this, but I use a couple of different tips when I do it, so I wanted to take a minute to show you how I do her trick. She is a great source of information though, and you should totally check out her channel after you get done watching our video. Now, when you lace in, your soft tissue has to have somewhere to go, and sometimes that can want to be down and out. I use this trick every time I lace in because I have a lot of loose skin left over from significant weight loss, but it can also work if you've had a pregnancy, low soft tummy, any type of soft tissue that's trying to escape out of the bottom of your corset. Or if you don't have any of those concerns, but you do have some space either at the top or bottom where the corset's not wanting to lie flush to you, this can also help kind of encourage your skin to fill those spaces a little bit better. I just want to take a second to show you. You're going to notice this corset is warped. That's because it is well loved. It's my workhorse. I use it all the time. And I'm maybe not your normal corset wearer. I'm a very experienced tight lacer. And my best day, I can get a 10-inch reduction. And so my corset might look a little bit different than what yours does, even after being broken in and really loved and worn.
Oftentimes, on a warped corset, you will see one side of the front lifted or bent up. That is usually caused by not loosening the corset far enough before trying to take it off and putting pressure on the busk. With Teighlor's, both sides are curved, and it was more intentional because this shape is what allows her to bring her waist in the smallest while still allowing for the most comfortable fit for her body. Keep in mind that every body is different, and a warped corset isn't always a bad thing.
To start, you have to have the laces loosened up all the way as always, and then you get the front busk done up, and next you want to make sure it's sitting on you straight. Our bodies are not symmetrical, so it's not unusual for your corset to want to sit crooked. Tugging it should help. I personally have one hip that's higher than the other, so my corset will sit at a pretty severe slant if I don't take the time to do this part. So next, with one hand, you grab the bottom of your layer that's between you and the corset, your shirt, your liner, whatever that is. And with the other, you reach down and pull that skin up. Go all the way around your tummy, so you're grabbing all of that skin from all the sides. Okay. And having that one hand on the liner will help it keep from bunching up under the corset when you're moving, and that other hand's got it moved. So the easiest way to do this next part of the trick is to take and push your bottom of your corset and your hips into a table, a chair, wall, anything to hold that pressure against the outside of your corset to your body. And then you take and tug the bunny ears, get that slack out of there. And then you start working the X's from the bottom to the middle. Moving in this direction will help the skin go in that direction. So you really want to make sure you're lacing up that way. And let's see here. So once we have, let's see here, and you can see it's quite a bit smoother than what we would have had before. There is, if you don't have something external to help you hold that pressure, there's another way that you can do this. Let me just get the corset off real quick, and I will show you how to do that. So the second way that you can do this, if you don't have anything external to help you hold that pressure, is you've got the corset loosened up, you got the one hand holding your corset in your layer, then you take that other, you lift all the skin all the way around, and now with your hand you hold the pressure there, and with the other you take and pull the slack out of the bunny ears. Pull that, and then take and swap hands, you're still holding, and you start working the X's from the bottom up to the middle, and you just kind of teeter-totter back and forth until you've got that tight enough that the pressure of the corset's going to hold your belly on its own. And let's see here. Got that cinched up. And then once you have the bottom tightened, you might notice that you start having some soft tissue want to come out of the top of the corset. Sometimes I'm able to tuck this back in. You just take and reach down and just kind of tuck it back in. And then you take and tighten that top X of your corset. And tightening from the top down to the waist will help, again, encourage the skin to move that direction and kind of envelope all the loose stuff in the middle. And you see, it's still quite a bit flatter than what it would have been without us doing this. So now ideally we've got everything tucked and hid, or we've got the spaces that you were having before filled a little bit better.
This trick is a little bit easier to do if you are using the longest corset that you can comfortably wear. If you have any loose skin or a hanging tummy, a longer corset will give you more opportunity to pull your soft tissue into the corset effectively. To do this trick effectively, though, your corset just needs to be long enough to cover the part of your body that you're wanting to conceal, and doesn't necessarily need to be a long line style. Teighlor's skin hangs down quite a bit and was still able to show you how to do this effectively, in spite of it being the shortest corset suitable for her body.
Sometimes to get a corset to sit well, it just takes some adjusting, and sometimes to get a great fit, it's just a trick of lacing a little bit different. So this is a trick I recommend to a large number of the people I talk to every day. I hope it's helpful for you. If you need any help with it, or if you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to us at customer service. We're always happy to help. Thanks, bye.